plants and animals and insects. Yeah, I think that is kind of me and my family and my kids. It would be quite different in summer and winter. Like in summer, I'm really busy. I've got to do my beekeeping, and I go for lots of swims in the sea, and I take my kids to the beach a lot, and I do a lot of road trips, bush walks, and try and find new beaches I haven't been to, and yes, things like that. I don't stay home a lot. I'm always kind of on the move a bit. Yeah. I used to be a chef. I went from chefing to social work. I went to university and got a certificate in community work, and worked for Odyssey House and Youth Horizons Trust, and drug and alcohol with Odyssey House, and then I got into horticulture because I didn't want to work inside anymore. So one of the main reasons I got out of chefing is, I didn't want to work inside anymore. I still love cooking, but in the weekend I don't want to be stuck inside. So the sun's quite important for me. What it's been like, or well, I've done a lot of travelling. I've been around the world twice, like when I was young and paid for it myself. Lived in America for a year, lived in Canada, and spent quite a bit of time in Mexico, and been to Europe and stayed with my family in Italy. It's always life's a journey. There's always things. Sometimes good things, sometimes bad things. I suppose it's how you deal with them and how you get through. So obviously you can see the food in the middle that they've been collecting, but that's a nuke that I've been wintering over, so it should start building up soon.
So tell me something, how long have you been doing beekeeping for?
About 10 years. Yeah.
So what got you started in this?
I was working in a retirement village and there was no pollination for the fruit and vegetables, so I met a lady and she put a hive there and she got me started, and I just got really interested in it, and she taught me, and once I learned, I've loved doing it ever since.
Yeah, because it's a specialty type of thing, eh? It's not for everybody, because I know for me, like as much as I love nature, but like I'm actually allergic to honey, but in saying that I still love bees, but just can't eat the honey.
Yeah. Well, some people do beekeeping for the honey, but I do it. The honey is like a added bonus thing, but I just do it. I really enjoy doing it. I enjoy breeding them and working with them. Like, you can film them up close. Like, they're quite friendly.
And why do you think people are, like when they see bees, oh no, watch I might get stung, why do you think people are a bit hesitant when it comes to touching bees?
Because of the wasps. I think it's people, the majority of people get mixed up with bees and wasps. They don't know the difference, even children. Oh, okay, normally I use pine trees. I've got a pine tree over there. from the ground, but they're wet at the moment, so
Okay.
I'm just using paper.
So is it best to use paper other than pine?
No, I
tree, or-
use hessian or pine needles normally.
And is this a natural smoke for the bees, so they don't get injured or hurt in the process?
They say like it replicates a forest fire, so they all concentrate
In the one frame or wherever they are,
on
the beehive?
getting honey, or it makes them docile. Basically, it stops them from focusing on you. Like sometimes in the middle of summer, if you check the hive around midday, the bees are so busy foraging that they leave you alone. Like I don't normally wear anything unless if I'm sometimes catching a swarm or something and they're not my bees, then I'll put a suit.
An actual frame, depending on during the time of day, or
I wouldn't know how many on a frame, like 2,000.
wow, that's a lot.
Like in a whole hive. See that hive there? That's been wintered down, but when it's say 3 boxes high, there would be like 40,000 bees in there, 50,000.
Is there a lot of housekeeping towards looking after beehives?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's a lot. I'm just going to put this lid back on.
And just some housekeeping rules. Is there a certain time of day that you would actually sort of come in and check on the bees? Like how often would you come in and check on the bees?
Yeah, you should never check on bees at this time of the day because it's getting cold.
So it's mainly sort of warm temperatures and stuff?
In winter, like we've obviously got blue sky, like at around midday, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, it would have been fine. But obviously because we were working and stuff, we can't do it now. But normally I wouldn't do it this time of day in winter. In summer it would be fine because the sun would still be up there. Yeah.
So where would you consider a great beehiving area? Would it be like in a tree? Would it be underground, between fence panels?
No, it always has to be pretty much in full sun. See how here I've got it. You always have it near a hedge or a fence.
Oh, okay, so it has to be covered.
No, not
Pretty much,
covered.
or
So when the bees they forage, they go up.
right.
And they go that way, or wherever they're foraging on. If there's no fence and there's people nearby, then they can fly low and they'll hit people.
Oh, I see.
Or
So it's due to direction. So
yeah, it kind of gets them up, and they actually fly quite high. That's a hive tool.
so what would you call that tool?
This is a hive tool.
Okay, so it's actually called that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I might just give them a tiny little bit of sugar.
So in regards to that, I know there's a plus side. Apart from honey, what else can you make from having a beehive? You also mentioned candles, wax.
Oh yeah, you can make lip balm, moisturising cream, candles, you know, the health benefits of having raw honey. You know, like when my kids are sick,
Yeah, you use it to
I just
get
give them
better.
honey for their throat.
And with the smoke, you see it doesn't make them sleepy, yeah? It just sort of makes them all focus in one area?
It doesn't make them sleepy. No, I'm not going to go back in there.
That's all right.